Have you ever had sex with a guy?
What?
Have you ever had sex with a guy?
Yeah.
Okay. And you've also had sex with girls, right?
Yes. Did you think I was just fully gay? You really think that why would you think that there would be an answer other than yes?
I feel like that's a legitimate question, right?
How many virgins do you know?
Well, virgins to what though? Like that's the thing. Like I don't know you well enough to be like, oh, like Sierra was on a date with that guy last week and they fucked. You know what I mean? For all like I know you as being like attracted to women, so I just assume,
really,
yeah.
Elaborate.
I feel like you talk about it a lot, right?
Women are hot and they're bad bitches, so obviously I'm gonna, probably because I asked if I would want to fuck your mom.
Not even that. Not even that. Like.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm bisexual.
Were you offended that I suggested that and like asked that and like?
No, I just thought it was a dumb question.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I feel like I would have assumed that like I've had sex and with a man. Because did you just think I was lesbian?
Isn't that a big assumption to assume that like I thought that though? Because I don't see how that isn't a legitimate question. Like I ask people all the time,
fair.
like, have you, like, I'm all about like trying to get to know this person's like sexuality.
Okay, yeah.
Like, are you a virgin?
Your knowledge was
You know
just
what I mean?
very limited, but now you know.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. You had no idea.
Yeah. No, it's. I feel like.
Why do you ask?
I mean, you're. Sex in society and just human interaction, I feel like that's always a really big topic on here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like if you're... I mean, I love talking about sexuality. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I asked. That's why I wanted to bring it up. Can we talk about like your sexuality and like what you're doing and like shit like that? Or is that a touchy subject for you?
I don't know. What do you have to ask?
Like how's your like love life? Like have you been on dates recently? Has it been with mainly girls? Has it been with mainly guys? Has it been an intermix? Like what has your shit been like lately?
I haven't really like I don't know. I'm very like picky with people. And I would say maybe even demisexual, like I can't just like literally meet someone and then like have sex. But if I like really fuck with them and vibe with them, then yeah. But I mean like pretty dry, honestly. There's this girl and we like went on a date a little bit and we're just like kind of friends now, but like we just like, we'll cuddle every once in a while. It's just kind of like that like mutual like kind of on the same page. We're not trying to like fucking date each other. And I don't know. I mean, I just kind of, I guess there's just not, if there was more people that I'd be down with, then obviously I would, but I just can't help it that I'm not interested in a lot of people that way.
What is, you said demisexual? What does that mean?
Yeah. So that means like you can't really have like one night stands. Like you need to have some sort of like connection with the person to have sex with them.
Okay.
Which it's not like you have to like develop a whole ass relationship with them. It's just you can't fuck solely based on looks.
Have you ever had a one night stand?
Mm-hmm.
Recently? Or you like staying away from that?
I mean, the opportunity doesn't really present itself.
Have you been in any relationships recently where you're like, and actually let me ask you this first. Okay. When you're in a relationship, is it, what's the word, monogamous? Or is it, you guys can each do whatever the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the last relationship I had was like end of high school. and then like a little bit out of high school. So I haven't had like a serious committed relationship. And I honestly, I don't know how I feel about that. Because sometimes I'm like, fuck yeah, like if I want to fucking date someone, I'd need like a main partner or maybe a throuple, but at the same time, I'm like, could I do that? But I think that would be sick as fuck. But, you know, and if you're polyamorous, maybe sometimes you like just fucking chilling with someone and cuddling, and then sometimes you like having sex with someone, and then you might have like a main partner. So I don't really know. It's crazy because like mainly like straight people don't ever have to like question their sexuality.
What do you mean? Like,
you know, you like girls and that's it. But for some people, it's like it gets a lot more complicated, you know? Like,
why?
Would I fully want to be with a man, or would I want to be with a woman? Or like if I'd be okay with like trans women and men, or like even your like gender identity. It's just you have to question a lot of that more because it gets a lot more like complicated. And like I don't know if I want a polyamorous relationship or not. Like I don't know. I'm like, I haven't really like figured that out yet. Because sometimes like I might want to just like fully focus on one person and like have that kind of, I don't know, yeah. Like monogamy. Like I'd still be down, but I don't know how I feel.
Do you like having sex with girls more or guys more? And like, how's it different for you? Because when you're having sex with a girl, and I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, and like, I'm not trying to offend you in any way, shape, or form, but when you're having sex with a girl, you need to like, how do you fuck them? Like, do you use like you have to put something in their vagina for them to experience pleasure, and you don't have a penis.
You know what though? Like the main source of stimulation is the clitoris, which is not even inside. Like there's women who like, there was like someone said like 7% of women will orgasm on a one night stand, and that like it's just clitoral stimulation, you know, like it's definitely different. I mean, you can like use your fingers, use your mouth, you can use a fucking strap on, like you can do whatever. It's just really, it depends. Or like little like straddling of the thigh, do a little bit of that.
Have you ever like used a like have you ever used a device and like inserted it into a woman?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like a toy person, but I have fucked a bitch with a strap on. It's a lot of work, but
and you strapped it to yourself?
Yeah, I had never done it before. It was pretty cool. Honestly, I was like, damn, I'm fucking this bitch.
Have you ever gotten fucked by a strap-on dildo?
No, not yet. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it definitely, I mean, that's like a big thing in a lot of like gay relationships. It's like, it's a great innovation.
That's fucking funny. That's really funny.
Because it's not like a woman with like a dick. Like it's not like you think of it as like this like associating it with men. It's just more like, this bitch is fucking me.